What's good YouTube, NeoNexudus here, bringing you a video of my ABC deck profile. Now obviously you see me open the two structure decks, and this is the fruits of the Kyber one. I'm still very much looking into the Magnet Warriors, but obviously ABC is something that everyone and their mother is playing right now. It is being classed as ABC format. So, this is my take on the deck. I don't think it's extra special. I'm having a lot of fun playing it at the moment. Some people call it linear, but linear works for me. So let's go into it real quick. Obviously you got the triple A, the triple B, and the triple C. Sorry, get them in shot. There we go. So obviously you got triple A, triple B, triple C. A adds B or C back from the graveyard, B such as C or A from the deck, and C special summons A or B from the hand. Enough said there. Then playing 2 gold gadget and 2 silver gadget. Pretty standard. When they're destroyed by battle or by card effects, they special summon one another, but you can only use each effect once per turn. DOS Thrasher, free special summon to make Tsukiyomi. And then I'm playing triple Galaxy Soldier. Now, obviously, all the lists that I've been topping have only been the rank 4 version. I like Galaxy Soldier. Yeah, it does lose hard to Maxi and stuff, but like, I like making Infinity, and this can make my shit, like the A, B, and C's, get into the grave a lot faster. Plus, dealing with Tsukiyomi, Buster Drake, and Infinity is just a bitch. Like, I was testing, was it yesterday at locals, and was it the night before as well, with a scapegoat user, and yeah, like, obviously you want to go first with this deck, but like, Soul Dragon Infinity is always going to be a problem card to deal with. Plus, you know, Buster Drake, so you get like Buster Drake that can banish stuff, and then you got Infinity that can negate one thing per turn. And then if you back that up with something like Vanities or Solemn Strike, then it is so goddamn difficult to play through. You're pretty much making like the unbreakable board. Then you got Triple Union Hanger, the sort of rotor for the ABCs, and yeah, if you're playing any less, there's something wrong with you, because this card needs to be at 3. But you know, triple Terraforming, because we like to search cards. The field spell is what makes all our big plays, and like, I honestly think with all these broken field spells that Terraforming could potentially get hit, but that's a discussion for another day. So we've got triple Terraforming, triple field spell, 1 Upstart Goblin for 39 card deck if you like. Then we got 1 Rotor to search out the 2 Thrashers. I know 1 Rotor and 3 Thrashers is a bit but obviously we want to see the Thrasher as soon as possible, so this is essentially 3rd Thrasher. Now I'm playing double Transmodify to go into the Galaxy Soldiers as soon as possible. Backing out with 2 Twin Twisters, because we like to pop spells and traps. We don't like to try and make our way first turn through a back row. We like to destroy them and try and go off. And then finally I top it off with a Raigeki, because I feel that you need that main deck out to certain decks boss monsters if you like. Obviously it's subpar in the mirror match, but obviously you can side it out games 2 and 3. So yeah, like, if you're going up against a Vanities Fiend or something, you want that main deck out. Like, you can dig for it, because you can't do squat if you can't special summon. Oh, silly me. 2 Maxi are in the monsters as well. Forgot about them, they're off to the side. Moving on to the traps, we've got double anti-spell. Card is so goddamn broken, it needs to get banned. I really hate this card, but it's won me so many matches. Playing Vanities. Triple Strike. Some people say that Triple Strike is too much, because like 2 strikes are already 3k, and I'll say, like, well, you want to see the strike, you know. Why, if it's a 3, why wouldn't you play 3? Like, people play triple warning. Speaking of which, we play the 1 warning to top the trap lineup off. So, like, you want to see your traps, like, that's why I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 traps, right? Some people might say that's a lot. I say that's pretty standard. Like, I've seen some people play more, I've seen some people play less. But, like, backing up your ABC Buster Dragon with the likes of Infinity and Backrow is just a pain to deal with. So, like, Triple Strike for me is the only way to go. Yep. Moving on to the extra deck. Okay, so we've obviously got Star Dragon Nova Infinity. Enough said. Like, they're the only rank 5s I've run because they're the only rank 5s you need to run. Obviously, Nova makes Infinity, and Infinity is just a bitch. Then we've got the Utopias, Lightning, Prime, and Regular. We need to get over big monsters, plus Utopia Lightning's effect to stop anything happening during the battle phase is always legit. The One Gigan X, such as out gadgets and other ABC pieces. Playing 1 Star Leech Paladynamo, it's just there for now. Like, I'm tempted to make it a second Tsukiyomi when I get one, or I'm tempted to make it a second Diamond Direwolf, but for now it's Paladynamo. I don't make it that much, but when I do, it's usually probably for game. 1 Castel to spin shit away. 1 Diamond Dire, like I said, you know, the Starlight Paladynamo could easily be a second Diamond Direwolf. Tsukiyomi, like the freaking best card, the best rank 4 in this deck. Like, it gets all your ABC pieces to the graveyard, gives you cards, gives you protection, makes things legit. Then we've got 1 Obese Dweller to deal with them annoying graveyard effects. Sorry I keep on fiddling on the cards, but it's very hard trying to find the right camera angle. So, yeah. And then 1 Rhapsody Berserk for essentially like Mirror Match and Blue Eyes, so you can banish their shit from the graveyard, and then equip this monster to your other monsters to give it an extra 1200 boost. And then obviously you got your triple ABC Buster Dragon. ABC Dragon Buster for obviously our big boss monster. Now I'm going to show you my side deck because a lot of people have their own interpretations, their own takes. And this is what I've got at the moment. So yeah, I'm playing 2 Kamungus because Kaijus are like the best things in sliced bread apparently. I like to play Kamungus because it's a level 7, yeah, it's 200 attack points higher than Gameciel, but Blue Eyes can't use Kamungus. They can only synchro into a level 8, in which they shouldn't have any level 8 synchros. They should only have 9s really, unless you're playing that Brilliant Fusion version. But Kamungus, like, only water use level 7s, and I don't think that Kamungus is going to be staying around long enough for them to use it. So we've got 2 Cycle Readers. I've seen some people play this, some people not play this. It's good in theory. You can banish 2 ABC pieces, you can banish Blue Eyes shit from the graveyard, but obviously it has a bad matchup against everything else. Yeah, I'm playing a spicy card that some people have been playing in America this weekend in their regionals, Lullaby of Obedience ×2. I think this card, it has real big potential in the mirror match. You pay 2k, you call A, B, C, Gold Gadget, Silver Gadget, Photon Thrasher, potentially even Galaxy Soldier, and the opponent will choose whether or not to add it to your hand or special summon it to your side of the field. Now obviously you want to play this at the beginning of your turn, so if they special summon it to your side of the field, so it's like a gadget, you can then special summon it out of your hand. And you still haven't used your normal summon yet either, so that's like really, really good. What else? Like, in the mirror match, this card is just amazing. Like, it could be used in so many different ways. If you're missing an ABC piece, they special summon it, add it to your hand, you do shenanigans with it, and then you banish it for your ABC Buster, and they're 1 card down. I just think this card is really, really good. Some people have said that they didn't use it in the regional reports that I've been seeing, or it was lackluster to what they expected. So far, I haven't seen the downsides. If someone's got the downside, please tell me, because I think this card is just fucking amazeballs for the mirror match. The third Twin Twister for more back row removal. Obviously, you got to play that triple system down because it is going to be ABC format. It is going to be fucking everywhere. So you want to banish their pieces and their drakes and blah 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 blah. The third anti-spell, because it ain't mained. I'm playing 2 Quaking Mirror Force because Quaking Mirror Force, in my opinion, at the moment is the best Mirror Force out there. It fucks over BA, it messes with Blue Eyes so they can't like synchro and overlay for Kates. It really fucks with ABCs as well. Like you side this in the mirror match and their Buster Dragon comes at you, and they obviously, touch wood, haven't banished this card face down. You flip it and their Buster Dragon's face down. They can't tag out because they can't tag out till your turn. So you just then run it over and their things stay banished. I just think Quaking is really good. It's good for clocking up their field and everything, and it can just buy you turns. Like, I was playtesting against Water yesterday at locals, and there was no tournament on, where everyone just wanted to sort of test and stuff. So I was testing this against Water, and like almost every time I had Quaking, it won me the game. Like, obviously Water's a very OTK-y push deck. This deck's a lot more grindy, but like this was amazing against Water. It's always nice to test against Water because Water is still relatively prevalent. I believe Water topped or won a regional this weekend. I've tested this card also against pendulums, like magician pendulums and such. It's good versus them as well. Like this, an anti-spell is just like fucking game over. Like they special summon everything, and then like they go for the big attack and it's like Quaking. I'm like, well, shit. You know, they can't do bollocks. So yeah, and then finally, playing 2 Union Scramble. This card is fucking amazing. Like, you use this as a counter side for the system down. Essentially what it does is it special summons up to 3 of your banished Union monsters to the field. And then the turn this card, well, and then when this card's in the graveyard, except the turn it's sent to the graveyard, obviously, because that'll be a bit broken, you can banish it and then add one of your banished Union monsters from the banish zone to your hand. So that is always nice to do. So say they system down your field, they're going for an attack, you flip this, you special summon back your A, B and C, you trigger your Union Hanger, you equip something, and then they essentially have to do 4 attacks to get over all your monsters. And it just gives you resources because your shit's going to be engraved and they have to try and get rid of it again. So I think this card is just absolutely amazing. Like, I wouldn't play 3. I think 3 would be too cloggy. Like, 2 clogs a little bit when I want to see other back row. But, like, this card is just so good. Like, it's the ultimate counter side. Now, you could play Burial. Like, Burial from different dimensions is pretty good, but it puts the stuff back in the graveyard again. So you're not blocking any attacks. And they could obviously snipe it out your graveyard with things like Rhapsody and Berserk. The idea is, with Union Hanger, they've already committed their board. They're not going to make anything else. They're going in for their attack, they're going in for the game, and you flip this, and they got to do 4 attacks. Well, essentially they've got to make 5 attacks to even get your life points, so, like, they're not having game that turn. Just saying. So, yeah, guys, that's my ABC deck profile, the rank 5 version. I will test the rank 4 version some more. At the moment, I like the rank 5, it's a little bit different, a little bit off the wall, a bit like me. So, without further ado, this is NeoNexudus, signing off. Peace.